Hi, Pahu here. One of the most exciting feature of AWS CDK 156 release is the CloudFront Origin Access Control L2 construct. This feature was just merged and immediately available in 156. So today I'm gonna unbox this feature by walking through writing the CDK application to help you get the insight about what's going on and what a developer experience looks like in your IDE. I'm gonna open my CDK project. Okay, so first thing first, when you open your VS Code IDE, always enable the Amazon Q developer and make sure you are using the professional license version. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. Okay, so always make sure you install the Amazon Q extension in your VS Code. Make sure you install the Amazon Q extension and then click this button. Make sure to log in using your Pro license or log in with your Identity Center. For myself, I have already authenticated with my Identity Center, so I can just click this, or you should always use the Pro license. Do not use for free because the professional license is will have more features and capabilities, right? Okay, so I'm gonna click this, continue, open the IAM Identity Center authentication, right? Okay, approved. Okay, so you should see the checkbox in your IDE like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a dummy CDK stack. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna create a S3 bucket with CloudFront OAC Support. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, bucket, no problem. And what's next? Okay, so because this is a very fresh feature, so Amazon Q probably have no idea about that. So we should always look at the README. Always go to the CDK release, check the release note, and the feature is here, PR number here, and jump into the pull request. Look at the files changed. Search the README here. Okay, so scroll down the README. Okay, so this is the sample. So first create a S3 bucket and then create a CloudFront distribution using the S3 bucket origin and the static method with origin access control using the bucket as the only argument. Okay, that's it. So we can start create our CloudFront distribution. This distribution. Okay, with everything auto completed by Amazon Q, which is great. But I'm not gonna use the default origin. We should use the S3 bucket origin. Okay, so I'm gonna use the S3 bucket origin, which comes from CloudFront origin. CloudFront origins as origins. Okay, awesome. S3 bucket origin with origin access control, right? And the only argument is the bucket. That's it. Amazing. Okay, and we probably don't need this at this moment. Okay, so that's it. Crazy. And given, okay, so let's just deploy it and see what's gonna happen. Okay. Dummy bucket. Okay, so I'm gonna AWS SSO login first. Authenticate my AWS COI. and I'm gonna npx CDK diff. Okay. Interesting. So we'll have a bucket, dummy bucket, and the bucket policy, of course, and CloudFront distribution, as well as the OAC, which is a new resource, but we are not really create the L2 resource. Instead, we are using the new static method with origin access control to create the L1 resource like that. Okay, this is amazing. So yeah, let's deploy it. npx CDK deploy. So what's happening here is that the Cloud CDK synthesized into CloudFormation template, and CloudFormation is gonna deploy this template and create like S3 bucket, CloudFormation distribution, bucket policy, and CloudFront OAC, which is CloudFormation resource, right? Okay, it deployed. So let's open the CloudFormation console. Okay, we have the dummy bucket and bucket policy, of course, distribution, and origin access control here, right? So let's first go to check the bucket policy. Bucket policy. Okay, so the bucket policy is auto rendered. We only allow the CloudFront, and this is the CloudFront distribution ARN. So we only allow this distribution to access the objects in this bucket using the S3 get object action, right? Okay, so that is the bucket policy. Great. CDK auto rendered the bucket policy for us. And then let's check the OAC, check the CloudFront distribution for the origin access control. So let's go to origin, and this is the origin. It's a S3 bucket origin, right? Created here, right? And if we go to the CloudFormation, checking the template for the stack, we can see the OAC L1 resource is configured like this, with OAC OAC origin type as F3, and the signing behavior as always, signing protocol is SIG-v4. Yeah, so that's it. We don't have to configure that. CDK just synthesize the OAC configuration for us. So that's it. Okay, so now I'm gonna create an index HTML and upload to the S3 bucket, and I'm gonna open the CloudFront distribution endpoint URL and see what's gonna happen. Okay, I don't know the CloudFront distribution URL, right? So let's output the endpoint URL distribution. Okay, so I'm gonna output the CloudFront distribution URL. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Amazon Q. Okay, so I'm gonna CDK deploy again. Oh, and by the way, I need to know the S3 bucket, right? Because it's auto-generated. So I need to output the S3 bucket as well. Output the S3. Okay. S3 bucket name. Thank you, Amazon Q. Again, I need to deploy again. I need to know the S3 bucket so I can upload a dummy index HTML into that bucket. Hopefully, I can open the CloudFront distribution URL to access that index HTML. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask Amazon Q to create a very interesting dummy static HTML for me. Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna create index HTML and paste the content into here, and I'm gonna click the preview. Hello CDK. CDK with CloudFront OAC Support. AWS S3 CP index HTML upload to the bucket, right? And I'm gonna click the CloudFront URL with my external browser. Hey, what's going on? Okay, so index HTML. Okay, that's it. So I guess we need to specify some additional configuration. Okay, let's ask Amazon Q how to do that. Make it open when I open the CloudFront distribution domain. How to do that? Okay, default root object origin. Okay, so this will redirect HTTP to HTTPS. Makes sense. So I'm gonna add this support, and also I have to define a default root object. Okay, default root object index HTML. Okay, makes sense. So CDK diff and deploy again. npx CDK diff. Okay, so let's click this link again. Okay, we got it. So this is the a very simple CloudFront distribution using the S3 bucket origin with the origin access control support. That's it. Hope you enjoy this demo. We'll see you next time. Bye.